This is Hannibal back here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with a daily wrestling news update. Betrayed by Sin, the title, Duke the Dumpster Drosy, legal update, and daily wrestling news. So let me jump right into it. Duke the Dumpster Drosy has some felony allegations against him related to some things having to do with a minor. Apparently, it's a Class D felony, attempted aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor. This was a charge that he was indicted on in May 2025. His bail was set at 10,000, and he was immediately bailed out. Apparently, I know at the end of August he was supposed to go to trial, but apparently um, his trial has now been delayed. So he is out on bail, and it doesn't look like his trial is going to happen now until next year. I mean, he has not been found guilty of it. I did interview him several times. He worked with people that had issues. He had his drug issues that he supposedly overcame. Um, and he was working in like group homes and stuff. So it appears. Let me just look up when his trial is. Duke. I think it's in January. He was living in Tennessee. I met him in Nashville, and he did lose his foot due to something related um, to his past drug use. January 14th, 2026 is when his trial is going to be. Again, he was bailed out immediately. I don't know anything about the case, so I'll let the courts sort out whether he's guilty or not, because I know absolutely nothing about it, and I won't burn people alive based on an accusation, because this is why we have a justice system. So I do know that when you're accused of stuff like that, you become a huge target in jail. He's a big guy, but that's probably why the people bailed him out right away. For everyone saying that Rock's movie with Mark Kerr, which has made about 11 million, cost 50 million to make, isn't being promoted well, look what came in the mail a couple days ago here. A pamphlet promoting that his movie is in theaters here on the Mark Kerr movie. I've never seen anything like this. Like a whole booklet on the Rock's movie on Mark Kerr. I'll take this as a compliment. For some reason, I guess people. I didn't see anything bad about it. I thought it was a little dragged out, and I thought Mark Kerr, since he did the movie, he became a lot more arrogant when I was dealing with him. I don't know how many of you people know Mark Kerr personally and could judge for you like I could judge how someone is before and after. I don't know how he is now. I haven't talked to him since the movie was a flop, but I just find it funny when people compare my 17-minute self-funded movie to The Rock's $50 million movie. I appreciate that. A lot of people did like it, and I loved it. I had to work with Tank Abbott, who to me would be a much more entertaining guy to do a movie on than Mark Kerr, based on just what a wild and crazy guy he is. And he is working on a screenplay, I believe. And Shoot from Vision Quest was in it, and Deering McBee Malibu from American Gladiator. So it was fun for me. Dream come true. Nick Gage, the hardcore wrestler who had a dark side of the ring on him, is going through treatment for something. I don't know what it's related to, other than he's in treatment. So good luck to him. I don't know him. Jelly Roll is in the news talking about, and he already got in the news for this, so I don't know why it's in the news again. And this just makes me sick. He's in the news talking about how it was his idea to lose his match at SummerSlam. You know, when you go around telling everybody it was your idea to lose, that kind of takes away from the magic of it. That's a problem when they bring in these celebrities and stuff that haven't paid any dues. I mean, they don't even try. I mean, what am I to even say this? Because they have a show that breaks kayfabe called WWE Unreal that makes Triple H and the writers the stars of that show and makes it seem like they're in charge of the success of WWE. So I mean they don't keep kayfabe at all. But all I'm saying is if you go around telling everyone, hey, it's my idea to lose, what's the point of it? I mean, I have zero interest in watching Jelly Roll wrestle. I don't know who he is. Um, it's just sad that they're not making stars these days, and they have to bring in guys like Jelly Roll to bring interest in wrestling. But to go around, oh, it's my idea to lose. Why are you saying that, man? I mean, who says that in interviews? Could you imagine Macho Man after WrestleMania 5? Hey, it was my idea for Hulk Hogan to win the belt. Does that make anyone want to watch anything? Like, why would any I don't understand why anyone would want to watch any of the current products. Uh Tony Khan, by the way, said he's never met John Cena, but he feels Cena is a very talented actor. He's a huge fan of Cena's Peacemaker show. Apparently, Batista was originally supposed to get the role on Peacemaker, but turned it down. Jelly Roll, bottom of the barrel. I mean, I have all I can say is I have zero interest in watching anything in wrestling these days unless they have Brock Lesnar do something cool. Yeah, Deeren McBee was in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. He was, I believe, on Star Trek. He was on Married with Children, Curb Your Enthusiasm. So, I mean, to say that I'm in a movie with him and there will be a part two of it next year where his character interacts with mine, I'm really looking forward to that. Missy Hyatt getting a Dark Side of the Ring. They need to do some better episodes, but they're a little bizarre. Dark Side of the Ring. For instance, you guys heard me interview Billy Jack. They have their narratives that they want to take, and they just go with it. Like I was the closest guy to Billy Jack in the wrestling business in the years leading into his murder. That's just a fact. The murder allegations. But no, let's not have me on. Let's have random people. Or they did the Billy Graham one. Billy Graham and I were best friends for about the last 15 years of his life. We talked every single day. He was like grandfather to me. Let's get Steve Kern. Let's get Steve Kern on here to talk about Billy Graham. I mean, I've never heard Billy Graham bring up Steve Kern to me once the entire time I knew him. Wes has not seen the WWE in years. Mike Piper's doing well. I miss her a lot, but she's in good hands. Breakfast treat. Well, I'm ready for my dinner treat. Yeah, Ross, Dark Side of the Ring, they chose some people that are just there was one I tried to watch actually, and I don't mean to hate on Daphne. That's why I didn't do a formal review of it. But I tried to watch the Daphne one. Someone put that on YouTube, and it was to me it was just boring. It's like she'd hardly done anything in wrestling. She was the manager of David Flair, had a couple TNA appearances. Does that really merit 45 minutes? Hello, K Dog from the Barbados. Appreciate you checking in. I'm checking out. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow night around 10 p.m. Central Time, 11 p.m. Eastern.